these human scum and bow before the great and glorious Megatron, supreme leader of all Decepticons.
Decepticons? But you told me you were an Autobot.
And I hated every moment of that humiliating charade. But no more.
What have I done?
Professor Sumdac, you can't go now. Don't you wish to see the completion of that which you helped create?
To round off the Ninja Turtles versus the Robins. Although this may not be the end for these sort of crossovers, because I actually really enjoyed this one. Actually, I really enjoyed doing the Robins, so I might do more Ninja Turtle characters fighting Batman characters, or just DC characters in general. You know, it's been a lot of fun. So obviously we're coloring in Nightwing and Leonardo. So yeah, got all my colors picked out earlier today, so you can just jump right in now. And before I go into this, I just want to make a quick, I wanted to make a quick shout out to Steph and Mara from last night's stream on Talk Naruto. I was really happy to be able to be invited on that, or well, I kind of asked a little bit. I was like, hey, you know, I'm willing to come on. So, but yeah, I had a lot of fun last night. So hopefully I can come on again. So, but yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be coloring up Nightwing and Leo now. So we're gonna start with the skin on Leo. Just get big chunks of done, and we'll kind of move into because I don't think this one will take that long. I think the thing that will probably take the longest is probably the background, to be honest. But yeah, let's get right into them. Let's throw some green on. We are using YG11 for those who are wondering. I'll try to announce what colors I'm using whenever I pull them out, in case you're catching this on the replay and you want to sort of replicate what I'm doing or want to know which colors I'm using for your own drawings and stuff. Obviously, I'm using Copics, so I think I'll leave some white spots for some highlights. There we go. Not too many, though. That should be in shadow there. All right. This should be in shadow because the head would be casting one. Let's get this arm done first. Let's go. right. So obviously I'm going for a little bit different skin tone, using different shades of green for the turtles, just to make them a little bit different, but still sort of part of the same sort of family. So I think I'm using the same colors I used for Donnie here, but I think I'm using I think I switched to a different shade. I can't remember. It's like one shade's like a little bit different than the other one, just add a little bit of a difference between them. It should be all in shadow. So we just color it all in. Don't need any highlights. So yeah. All right. Let's throw a dark shade on. We'll throw on some YG03 for those in the audience, fellow artists, wondering which colors I'm using. All right. So far, Leo is getting his shit kicked in, according to the poll. Although I'm guessing only one person voted so far. Yeah. All right. Let's blend these two colors together with the YG11. Then we'll throw on the YG06. Got his abdomen there. Oh, now it's tied up. Yeah, I think I'd say Leo might take this one, but I don't know. But Nightwing might be able to. I guess it could go either way. Right. Hey, Grumpy. How you doing, man? Love me some Nightwing, but I think Leo is more disciplined than Dick. Yeah, that's kind of what I would say, too. I'd say that Leo would probably take this one. Yeah, I've been really busy in this past couple of weeks. Yeah. I got all the Batman villains sort of inked right now, so yeah. I did you. But alright, let's go. Obviously I jumped on Mara and Steph's channel yesterday. We had a lot of fun. Drew or colored Mara Jade for them, which I will be gifting to Mara because I kind of felt like I wanted to do something nice for Mara. Since she's always been tweeting out and supporting the channel in her own way, so kind of feel like giving back to these people, people that inspired me. So, yeah. Also going to be actually started working on a Dinobot from Beast Wars because she was actually one of the very first ones to actually give me a character request, and I have not forgotten that request. In fact, that request was at the top of the list for a while now. So just haven't had the time to really work on it. So But I got some pencils done the other day on it, so I'll show them off maybe towards the end of the stream. I'll show off the Dinobot I'm working on. It's kind of a still work in progress. It's only a touch up the face, touch up the background and whatnot. But I have a pretty good idea of where I want to go with that one, though. It's gonna be kind of similar to the Beast Wars Megatron, a little bit similar to that one in terms of location. So yeah. Yeah, I saw that last night before I went to bed, which I was fucking beat last night actually, because I actually got up early, around 12 or 11 or got up early for the full Aussie, then ended up walking down to the art store in the freezing cold, but doesn't really bother me. When you've lived in Canada as long as I have, you kind of just get used to the cold, you know. And I like going for walks every now and then, so it's good exercise. So I just need to stock up on like paper and stuff. And I got a new wallet actually for my sketch markers. This thing, so probably gonna need another one as I continue, but it feels like you can barely draw the pencils as fast as you can come up with as much less ink and color. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're drawing. You know, a lot of it's really just comes from really. I always find that the most time-consuming part is really the thought process behind it. Is usually where the time comes into play, because it's like, you know, because like right here, this is like taking only like 30 minutes just color this thing. It's not the physical aspect isn't so much you know, what takes the longest. It's usually the thought process behind it. You know, the thought process behind the pose, the character, and you just kind of thinking about, you know, what you want to do with them and stuff. So yeah, all right, I think I'll pull out this guy. Yeah, get some darker shadows going here. Cold is no stranger to Canada. Yeah. Pennsylvania. Yeah. Well, I live in one of the coldest cities in the country, so been here most of my life, so kind of just got used to it over the time. Plus, the art store wasn't really that far away anyways. It wasn't that far of a walk, so. I'll just do a little bit. Let's see. GO5. Cole is no stranger. Yeah. You can barely draw the pencils as fast as you can come up with the idea. I might be continuing the Turtle Batman crossovers. I think there's a lot of potential. I have some ideas, like doing like variants of the same ones or something like that, like, or same ideas rather. Yeah. Like I was, like, because I was actually before I started, I was actually considering doing. Because I didn't really want to draw Damien, right? So I was like, well, what if I drew Stephanie Brown's Robin costume instead of Damien fighting Mikey, but the way it all sort of turned out, it kind of made more sense to have it because I wanted to have a unified look to the Robins and stuff like that. So I just went with the pre-52 versions of the character at the time. So, but we could probably do like a Stephanie Brown like spoiler fighting Mikey or something. Kind of thought about like Mondo Gecko fighting spoiler though. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Maybe draw like a classic Tim Drake costume fighting Donnie. My RSR is in my basement. We'll have in-person swap. That's awesome. That's awesome. Don't have everything, but for that I gotta take to the interwebs. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I sometimes buy stuff online. I actually ordered some marker paper the other day. But it's like but I live in a big city, so and we have a bunch of art stores here, so if I can find it, I will. If I can, and I'm the type of person that likes to. If I can go to the store and buy it, I will. It's like I just don't like to wait. I'm lazy. I want it now. All right, let's get the IG11. Actually, we'll use Y203 to blend it in. Obviously, I'm giving Leo a slightly darker shade of green, kind of close to Raph's green, but just a little bit lighter than that. Just want to make the turtles stand out a bit more. But yeah, I'm trying to look into getting a new desk actually. So, you know what? This arm seems a little thin. I might have to thicken that up with a pen later. Just want to thicken this. Like it seems a little. Hold on, let's do it right now. There we go. It's a little bit better looking now. Seems a little too thin up in here, you know. Who knows what there is? Ooh, yeah, the old comic stuff. Yeah. Ooh, Lockdown. Oh, from Transformers, or is that a character from TMNT I'm not familiar with? When Transformers fans, that's the first thing I thought of. Dude, doing a Lockdown would be really cool, actually, from Transformers. It'd be kind of a cool one to do. I'm not as well versed on turtle lore, so you have to. Oh, Lock Up from the animated series. Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. Or Lock Up versus Casey Jones. That would be kind of cool. But I actually kind of have an idea for Casey Jones versus Azrael. That was the first one I was going to think of doing. So, but Lock Up would be actually kind of cool. They're very similar characters in that sense. Yeah, that was a really good episode actually. That was really funny, like seeing all the other Batman like scared shitless of him. Like Scarecrow's like, get me the fuck away from this guy. That one part. Like we don't want that guy. So we'd rather face Batman. All right, I think we're ready to move on to some other parts of Leo. So obviously, I went for different shades of blue for Nightwing and Leo because I wanted to have a little bit of difference. So, and since I went for a darker purple on Donnie, I'm going to go for a very light blue on Leo's mask. Just to kind of because with the turtles, you want to kind of make them look different. You know what I mean? Because like Raph and Mikey kind of get confused for each other sometimes. So I just dropped some shit. Be right back. Ow. All right. All right. That was nice compared to him. Yeah. Yeah, Ezreal versus Casey Jones was one of the ideas I came up with. Mostly because I was running out of ideas for Batman allies to fight the turtle villains. Also want to do like a Rachel Ghoul versus Splinter. I think that would be a really cool one to do. I think that'd be a really interesting fight. All right, let's get Leo going. Let's get a light blue going. And this guy. But meant to literally use a Raph drawn like he is in the original comic. Yeah. I know what you mean. The old like black and white comics. Maybe like a Brainiac versus Krang would be kind of cool. Bane and Croc versus Bebop and Rocksteady. Although Croc versus Leatherhead would be kind of cool as well. So. See, Baxter Stockman. Who would Baxter Stockman be a good match for? Maybe Killer Moth, Firefly, Man-Bat. You know, Man-Bat would actually be a pretty cool one, actually. I think that would make some more sense. They're both scientists and whatnot. They're both part man, part animals, and that would make more sense. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Splinter versus Dragon's Head. Ooh. Demon's Head. But yeah. Yeah, I think that would make most sense. Baxter versus Man-Bat. Because they're very similar characters, you know. All right, let's. You know what? I have all the colors here. I'll start on the blues on Nightwing. So do that, and then we'll do the skin tones. Gotta be very careful because it's a very small mask he's got on, so gotta make sure. Don't fuck it up. That's right, I might need this guy. So we got the blue one. His wrists. Yeah, no problem, man. It's been a while. Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't know that they changed that in the Arrowverse. Okay. That blue to the ends there. All right. I think we're done for the blues. Just like, so that's some shadows here. A slightly darker one. All right, let's get some skin tones on them. don't need you two, actually. All right, put our blues and greens away. We're pretty much done with those. But I will have to do some ink touch-ups on the face here. So. All right. I should probably zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm not kind of liking the way it's turning around, so looks like it's gonna be good. All right, I think I should do it for now. Okay, let's throw these guys in here, and we can throw some other colors. So we can. I think we'll start with the fix up Leo, the browns and the yellows, and then we'll move on to the grays, and then we'll work our way into the backgrounds. This, I do need the swords, actually, the swords too. So, I need not you. Oh gosh, you. I'll be needing you soon. So. But we'll start with the yellows. I can't remember the yellows that you. Well, kind of all the same yellows, but we are turtles. So, but I kind of would like to do a slightly different variant. So. Start with this guy, I think. Yeah. So as always, go light to dark. And that should all be plugged in. As shadows cast their shadows and things. So that's why you do that. All right. Let's get. Oh, I better zoom out so you can see. Really liking the way Leo's turning out, actually. It's turning out really good. I think this one might be my favorite of all the newer ones I've done. Well, actually, I think it would be the Batman Shredder one, but already liking this one a lot. So, yeah. All right, let's throw some gold on. Maybe we did the other ones. Just There we go. All right, the chesticles are done. Let's throw some brown on to our guy. More brands. Yeah. Nope. All grays. So, oh, threw them over here. All right. I think I'll start with the copper. I think I'll want to have a different shade of brown for like the cloths and stuff like that versus what's in the shell. So I'll do that. He looks as dynamic as Nightwing does. Not more so. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I wanted to have a very I want them all to have like poses that these characters would really be in. I wanted to make sure I capture the essence of the characters, and obviously because I went with a very acrobatic pose here for Nightwing and a more this sort of pose for Leo. So. And obviously, I've kind of discussed the Donnie and Tim piece. My whole process behind that in earlier streams. So, yeah. All right. I should probably let you see what I'm drawing. All right, let's throw on. Let's throw a lighter shade on. Actually, I think. Yeah, let's do that one. Probably use some warm grays for the tones and stuff, gray tones. At least on the costume. I don't really like using gray tones on skin tone on the skin. Unless it's for like shadows and stuff. That's like having a nice clean sort of skin. Skin tones. Okay. Freaking mouse in the way. All right. All right. I think I'll get a darker shade actually. Actually, a warm gray would be pretty good here. Yeah, that's really good. All right, let's get some. Actually, I think I need some warm gray for the shell. Yeah, that's what we used last time. So pull some of them out. It's cool gray. Warm grays. And out right there. Oh, there it is. Hard to tell. All right, it's kind of hard to tell them apart sometimes. All right, here we go. Got 0, 2, 5, and 7. Okay. All right. Okay. Start with 2. Roll 5. Then we'll kind of touch it up with a beige sort of color. All right. Was watching some Punisher, the Netflix series lately, or rewatching rather. So, watched season 1, and I'm on season 2 now. I think I'm on the 8th episode. Yeah, it's either 8th or 9th. Definitely prefer the first season over the second one, but the second one's still it's okay. It's just okay. Could be better. Could be better. I didn't really like what they did with the what's his name? Jigsaw, yeah. I didn't really like the makeup on him. I think he was kind of I think they made his makeup or not as well, because in the comics he was supposed to be like really like fucked up, you know, like Two-Face level fucked up, you know. But instead he just has a couple scars on his face. I was just like, it's kind of lame. It's like, and I'm not showing you the whole picture, so just turn y'all around. There we go. But I absolutely love John Bernthal as the Punisher. He's just fucking awesome as the character. Which I'm not the most knowledgeable on Punisher lore, obviously. I'm a DC guy, so yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Definitely not as good as this first season. And I also watched Daredevil the other day. I'm watching some Daredevil. Second season was awesome. I love that season. Although I felt like the Ham storyline was kind of felt like they were jumping from one storyline to the other midway through it, but you know, I feel like the Hand could have been developed a bit better in that series, in that season, but they kind of went into more of it, more into their history and whatnot, and the what was it, the Defenders series. So, but and a little bit into the Iron Fist show. So. But Daredevil season 3 is pretty good. I can't really remember. It was pretty good, but it's been a while since I watched it. So. Just really draw the Punisher one day. It's probably one of my favorite Marvel characters. So. to draw him. Alright, she's in black. Or this guy. Here, I need to get a warm gray actually. Darken this area out here. That's a season 2 on Daredevil. Never got to season 3. Not fond of it. Yeah. I thought she should have been Greek. I think she was wasn't she like French or something? Or no. In the show she was French, I think, or I don't know. But in the comics she's Greek. So, which I am actually working on an Elektra piece. Which I showed in the private chat the other day. I was kind of drawing that as I was watching some Daredevil, but yeah. All right, let's get those swords colored up. Copper. Let's go for sedan. I think that's gonna get better. Yeah. A little bit of copper. Which I think beige. She was in the show, which is just not Greek. That lady looks more Middle Eastern than. Yeah. All right. Need some grays. I think we'll use the cool grays for the chrome, and then we will use some of the neutral grays and stuff like that for like the costumes. All right, put that on there. So. And I need you, this guy. Get a little bit of the blue-green. Kind of helps create that sort of chrome look to it. There we go. Okay, we'll pull up the 0.0, hopefully. Probably touch on the inks here later once I'm done this. I wouldn't be the foremost expert though on Elektra. More of a obviously I'm a DC guy, so I'm not too sure how accurate they made her in comparison to the comics or whatever. So At least story-wise, rather. All right, let's get Nightwing's batons going, or Scrima sticks, or whatever they're called. Okay. This could be. I think I'll whip out the 0.03 or the 03 now, or C3, whatever. Yeah, just need to get some shadows. Just darken up some areas. All right, I think we got the chrome elements squared off. Let's get the grays on Nightwing going. Need to use the neutral grays. Just want to create a very distinct sort of. I have different distinct grays for different elements of the costume and whatnot. I'll be using like warm grays for like the background and stuff. I see. I have to make sure I have to kind of remember because I kind of want this to be similar, very similar to the Raphael red one because they have a very similar setting. So I want to kind of mirror that as much as possible. So we'll start with the O2 or N2 rather. Just to get a base for all the white areas going. Matches 50-50, yeah. Good actress, wrong look. Okay, yeah, I see. Electra isn't really a femme fatale. She's a top level assassin. Gotcha. Oh, her versus Lady Shiva would be kind of cool. Although, I don't know much about Electra. I'm not too sure how far her skill goes, but I think Lady Shiva would probably win that. Because Shiva can like kill people with her bare hands, you know. Though I am a noob when it comes to Marvel lore, so I could be wrong. But that'd be a cool fight to see, though. Definitely. It's like one punch and you're dead from Lady Shiva, so that'd be a cool one to draw. Actually, I might actually have to draw that. You know, Shiva versus Electra. Oh, I have to do the hair, right? Lower it. Something out. Maybe I'll do like a light blue and some gray for the hair. All right, let's throw a 4 on. That's gonna be neat touch. Yes, that would be a knockout down dragon. But I think she would eventually edge. Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not too, like I said, not really the most familiar with Marvel, but yeah, I think that Shiva is real. Like, Shiva's just like a bad motherfucker. You don't want to fuck with. So, but yeah, let's see. All right, I need a very light blue. Nope, not that one. So I'll add a little bit of blue to the hair. And I'll add some grays. All right, I think that'll do it for the hair. I'll add a darker shade actually. This area. You gotta draw this one. Yeah, I gotta do that one. All right. Adding her to the list. Adding that one to the list. So I actually have a very long list here. So some of them are requests, some of them are ideas that I came up with that I'm working on. Shiva versus Elektra. They're all things I'm going to get to eventually. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. I think we're pretty much done here. Might just touch up the gray just a little bit in some areas here. Hold on. Gotta make sure I'm using the right one. There we go. Cleaner. And to date, 4 months behind my list. Yeah. Same here. Like I had the Dinobot that I was requested to draw. It's been on my list for like a long time now. It was like September. It was around the time. I think it was when I was doing the maybe October, because it was when I was doing the Beast Wars Megatron. I think that's when she asked me to do it. So I will, and I will be sending it to her. I'll be sending Mara the Dinobot, the Mara Jade, and the Man Bat, because she said that was her favorite Batman villain. So yeah, I'm in a generous mood lately. So I used to do it all the time. I used to give like drawings to my friends at school when I was really, really young. So yeah. And I was like making people happy. It makes me happy. So doing nice things for people brings a smile to my face. So all right, I think that's good to go. I should probably just touch up the blue right here. Yeah. Just going to quickly blend a little bit more. All right. Let's get the background going now. So we will pull out the warm grays, some yellow, because I need to get the lightning. It's like the same thing with the, what was it? The Raffin Jason Todd piece. So probably need that. I will need you. Need you. Need you. Need you. And I need you. All right. So I can throw all you fuckers away for now. And you. Just gonna clean up the desk for just a minute. So, and you guys can go away. I shall keep that one. It might just be useful. Okay. Let's start with the yellow sort of a rim of the lightning here. It's a little bit too much. Maybe a lighter. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Nope. All right, we'll just stick with this one. We'll stick with the YG11. Or 21, rather. Or a Y11, not YG11. Just put it around the rim of sort of all these areas here. All right. All right. BV25. Sort of this bluish purple gray I'm always using because it's awesome. All right. That's sort of a nice purple hue to the sky. You know. All right, let's get some warm gray. All right. Here, I'll tilt the camera up just a little bit. Ooh. There we go. That's a lot better. All right. All right. Blend that all in. I'm gonna actually Good. Just a very light purple. Going. Not really done much. Anyone's dying, honestly. Need refills soon. Probably start stocking up on them actually. Next time I go to the art store. Probably gonna get some warm gray refills. Maybe I'll be using these ones a while. Use them a lot, so useful. And this area needs to be touched up a bit. Time is at 12:30. Looking pretty good time, actually. All right, let's see. Like a light pink, that should be really good here. Maybe. Yeah. Doesn't really do much though. That shit's kind of like that. I think the priciest markers I've ever worked with are the Prismacolor ones. No comments from me until I know what I'm doing with them. Yeah. Yeah, I have Prismacolor ones too. The pencil crayons, rather. Or I have the pencil crayons. I don't have the actual markers. So. Never tried them out, actually. don't think I've ever tried them out before, but I'm open to trying them out one day. Oh, always open to trying new things. Draw. Okay. Sad. Wish I did have a real art store in walking distance. Yeah. We just have a Michael's in walking distance. Everything else I have to take a bus because I kind of live in the suburbs area. And most of the good art stores like in the downtown area where I live. So there's some like another, but there's something like kind of bus too in like a couple, about an hour bus, or half an hour rather, bus ride. Although where I'm at, they kind of changed up the bus route, so it's kind of hard getting used to. I'm just kind of getting used to the new system as well. But yeah, I think it's turning out pretty well. I'm liking it. Just want to bring down the light on this area. I just want to flood out just a little bit more. I think it's a little too much. Yeah. You're not seeing what I'm drawing. Maybe camera setup. Thanks, man. Thanks. That's what I'm trying to do. Alright, need some gray. Try different shades. Nope. 3. And is there either? Yeah, that sucks. Rain it in a bit. Don't want to have too thick of a white line. Yeah. But you still want to have them like stand out. You know, it's kind of this weird balancing act you gotta do. Background. So you don't want like to have the arm like lost in the dark background, you know. I think I can do the sword. Oh, I had it darker. Let's go all the way there. Yeah. Much better. I know. All right. Let's kind of make sure it's consistent. Bring that in. this area that needs to be touched up a bit more. I think it's a different shade. Not that one. Actually, yeah, that one. Let's go 4. There we go. I like how it looks like a giant bolt is tracking and it just has Nightwing make contact. Yeah, kind of. I'm not really trying to. It's not really kind of them making contact. It's kind of just about to make contact, though. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm going for here. Shall be dark in there. I mean, it is kind of close to him, so I'll need to get some gray actually on there. To indicate a shadow going on there. Nope. It's my grays are fucking dying, honestly. Nope. All right, we need 6 then. Nope, this one is dark. Okay. 4. Yeah, just a little shadow. All Yeah, no problem, no problem. It's probably it's my fault for not really portraying that as much, but the shadow should help it out a bit more. Don't worry about it. All right, I think we're good with Leo there. I think the background's pretty much done. I'll just touch up some little areas like this. Yeah. Let's go 3. All right, I think we're ready to call it a wrap here pretty soon on the Copics. Then we can start adding some lightning, and then so I think that's about it. Let's touch up a little bit on the torso. All right, I think we're ready to throw some lightning on now. Actually, that needs. Got the nibs on these guys are gonna die. Probably gonna think best buy some replacement nibs soon as well. All right, I think it's time. We're good to go. All right. Okay. Here comes the fun part. Or this is where the fun begins, as Anakin, let's say. Ooh. I think it might be running out. Yeah. Pull the new ones. Let that dry for a minute. I'll just work on some others. Alright, I think we're... Yeah, this one's looking a little off. Let's try to fix this one. Yeah, this lightning doesn't have to make sense. It's supposed to be chaotic, so it's all good. Just get the roots of them sort of thickened up a bit. That way it needs to be touched up a little bit. This one's a little off. Yeah, it's a little off this way. Try to see. Yeah, it's a little off here. There, let's wipe this all out here. There we go. It's a little bit better. Let that dry. So I'll ruin it. Get a little bit more this way. Actually, I think if I can't really change it now, can I? Yeah, let's make it go all the way then. If I can't change it that way, just like this. All right. Starting to look a lot better. Just kind of to kind of thicken this up a little bit because it wasn't really gelling very well. So yeah, so I think we're pretty much ready to wrap it up. I'll obviously have to touch up a little bit of lightning later, but I think we can add more of these things to it. Which I do need to touch up some areas here with the pen. So go for a little bit. Actually, yeah, kind of want to jump on with Mackie in a minute. So 50-50. Fairly accurate, yeah. It's all dry. All right. Forgot to touch up all the inks today on this one because I'm going to be shipped off to Steph tomorrow. Right after work. A little bit of the yellow there. It's kind of how to blend a little bit better here. And you don't know what I'm fucking doing. Just trying to blend the white out with the stuff here. That way it doesn't look like it's been screwed with too much. There we go. All right, I think we're ready to call it wraps. Call it a wrap right here. Let's see. Just gonna see if I can add a little bit more detail with this, or yeah, we'll call it a wrap right now, and I'll probably just continue touching it up if I go on Mackey's channel. So, I mean, the drawing is 100% accurate. Yeah. All right, so I just want to see how it's coming across. All right, I think we're about done. Yeah, you know what? I'll bring in the brothers. I'll bring in the other guys to get a nice shot of all of them together. Aside from Raph, because he's already in Texas. So, which makes sense because he's the impulsive one of the group. So, all right, let's grab. Let's move some stuff out of the way. Get the fuck out of here. Can you not? Okay. So we got Leo. Oop. That's Daddy. We got Donnie. And Nightwing. Or Tim. Fucking boomer. And we got Mikey and the accident. So there they all are together at the last. And of course we got Daddy, Batman, and Shredder. So yeah. So these are all going to be sent off to Steph. And yeah, that's about it. Dinobot, LOL. Oh yeah, Dinobot. Yeah. All right, I'll send it. Oh, grab him. Hold on. Ooh. Before I do that, here's the Mara Jade I was working on last night. I kind of touched it up a little bit before I went to bed. So give the hair a bit more dark in color, but. And here is the Dinobot. I showed this off a little bit last night. during the stream, but as you can see, I still have to work on the head a little bit more. But I got the basic pose sort of figured out for Dinobot. And I'm gonna give him like kind of like a mountain sort of background here, some trees and stuff. Very similar to the Beast Wars Megatron I did. So yeah. So once that's done, once the Man-Bat's done, I'll be sending these off to Mara. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, I should let me show off the villains, and you know what? I'll show off the Lorena one I was doing actually the other day. I was working on because I sometimes pop in Lorena's chats, and you know, she always compliments my avatar's top. She always loves that. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna draw. Like I told her one time, I'm gonna draw you in that one day, and so that day was a couple days ago. So we got Lorena here working on. Not really the best at likeness, but I'm doing my best. I gave her a Decepticon chain, gave her a Harry Potter wand because she likes Harry Potter. So I'm a very thoughtful guy. And during those streams, she actually once told me, you know what, I want you to draw me as a Transformer, and it came to the point where she wanted me to draw her as a Windblade or something similar to that. And so I decided, well, what if I did like a kind of like a mix, like a human robot cyborg sort of mix between the character and her? And so I kind of came up with this, where it's kind of be a humanoid, but it's also going to have the you know, the elements of Windblade's design. You know, the face makeup, the headpiece, the wings, the sword. It's going to be very, because you know, with fembots, the female Transformers are very feminine. They have a very humanoid form anyway, so it kind of works really well here. So yeah, that's the second version of the Lorena, or the other Lorena piece I'm working on. So, which I'll send off to her as well, because why not? I'm in a giving mood. And you know what? I'll show off some of the villains. I don't think I've shown the complete. I don't know. I can't remember if I touched up the inks this week or not on some of the villains, Batman villains. So, but I will show them off just for the shits and giggles of it. So, yeah, move Nightwing there. So we got my personal favorite of the bunch that I've been working on is Poison Ivy. Got her going. This took a long ass time to do all these little flowers. I'm still working on them. I'll probably add a few more flowers here and there, but I'm really happy with the way the vines turned out on her arms. Really like the way that turned out. Yeah. And then right here we got Starface and the Ventriloquist. You know, I'm going for this will be a very short stream. I think I'll combine this with like maybe the Talia piece, because this is going to be a very short stream, because I'm going for a very sort of noir sort of look, black and white sort of look for this character. So it's going to be so I'm probably just going to use grays and stuff like that for the piece here. So, and that won't really take very long. So I'll probably just do that with the Talia piece afterwards, because this one's going to be a very short one as well. So I'll probably just do both of them in the same day. And here is the Mr. Freeze. I think you've all seen that one. We got our Clayface. I love this one. I really love the way this turned out. And he had to work on a background still, but like the overall presence of this guy is really cool looking. So it's my first time drawing Clayface, actually. I think it's my first time drawing most of these characters. So I haven't really had the time to draw everybody, you know. You got Man-Bat. My first attempt at Man-Bat, so it's looking pretty good. This one's going to be sent off tomorrow, this one. So we got Bane from Nightfall. I actually have the symbol like in the Nightfall logo from the comic. So I still haven't really decided how I'm going to go about the lighting for the symbol, the signal here, because it's supposed to be like red and blue on this side, you know, like from the comics. So I'm going to have to figure something out with that. We've got the Riddler. got a little bit more ink done on him, and we got the Arkham Stooges. The these knuckleheads. So kind of going for a very simple background here. Just a rooftop. And we got all the gang here. With Condiment King rocking his underpants on the outside. This is my first attempt at drawing what's his name? Killer Moth. And Clock Kings. Well, it's my first time drawing all these guys because I've never drawn this guy before. So I have Inky ever tried. You know what? I don't really draw the Joker very much. I have to though. I gotta put my stamp on the Joker. Only reason why I don't is because I always make him look fucking scary as hell. It's like it'll creep me the fuck out. Like the last time I drew the Joker, he looked fucking insane, which probably is a good thing. But I kind of want to do something a bit more, a bit more closer to home, like the animated series. Like I don't know, but yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, I really love Ventriloquist. I think that would be a really cool movie if they did him. He's a really interesting character, but yeah. So those are the Batmans. Oh, no, I think I have the Elektra, but I can't. I don't know if I want to fish it out yet. It's kind of buried under stuff here. Oh, here's the Astro Train. Here's the Astro Train I was working on a little bit. I'm probably going to change up the pose, but I kind of wanted to do this very kind of this like really nice character piece where it has both the alt modes and the robot form. So there's Astro Train. Probably going to work on his pose a little bit, just kind of make him a little bit more dynamic. But yeah. So I can't find the I'll have to fish out the Elektra another time, but we'll get to her. Just trying to see. All right, we'll find out another time. We'll show it off later. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream. Where'd my plastic bag go? This guy. What the fuck do I do with that? What the fuck? All right, I'll find it later. Wait, I just put it over. I did. Yep. All right. I'll throw them back in, and then we will sign off for the day. Oh my God, I don't want to go in. That's what she said. All right, fuck you. One at a time. Be nice and carefully. There we go. Okay. No, I'll see you later. All right. Don't want to waste my time here. All right, let's go hop on to Mackey's channel if he will have me. But yeah, there's our boys, the leaders of the two teams here, kind of. Which I'm pretty sure the Turtles would probably win against the Robins, if I'm being honest, though. Just because they're a bit more uniform, a bit more. They'd probably be a bit more in sync with one another than the Robins, because Jason Todd and Damian, doing their thing, So I think that would probably be the reason why they'd win. But yeah, thanks for joining me, Grumpy, and everyone else who is spectating the chat. I will probably be on. So yeah, I'll probably jump onto Mackey's channel in just a minute. So yeah. So what should we play us out on? We did the roast last time. You know what? Well, since I was on Mara's channel last night, I'll play some Mara clips. All right. Yeah, more disciplined and more accustomed to working together yet. All right. Oh, see you, Grumpy. I'll see you on the other side. So peace out.
God damn it! God damn it!
Game over.
I was trying to... Darth Megatron, you were teabagging me. What the? Oh! Oh, you... Were you teabagging? Were you teabagging him, Megatron? Because all I see through this scope is teabagging, and you go down.